What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We are jumping into the next one on our horrified journey. Scary videos caught on camera that'll leave you shocked. Volume 72. That's 72 different things that you can go over there and watch right now if you can't get enough of the horrifying videos. Let's jump in, check it out together, see what we got. Let's roll.
This is a video.
You can never plan these things. You can never plan for whatever was in any of the videos because all of the titles are very similar, and he just finds the best, most kind of terrifying things that happen on the internet.
Recorded by the 360-degree camera of this biker who's presumably from Taiwan. Now, bikes are very common there, and thus people have to be aware of them. However, there isn't much a person can do with regards to blind spots.
No! No! Oh my god, I thought he was a goner. I legit thought he was toast. It could have gone so much more horrifyingly. Good God, be careful. I can't say much because I've done a similar situation with a bus. Came very, very close to hitting me right in front of it because I wasn't paying attention. I thought that I had enough time. Don't chance it. Don't risk it.
This was a close
Could have ended up as a pancake.
call that almost had horrific consequences. I mean, this person could have got crushed by the truck, but his helmet and the gear came in clutch. Literally, without it, this would have been a completely different story. He was obviously shaken up, but other than that, managed to walk away just fine.
Whew. He knows how to start these videos off.
Okay, first off, apologies about this video because it's about to go from landscape to portrait very quickly.
I hate
It's also about to go from 0 to 100 though, and for the most bizarre reason.
I don't understand what's going on already. Why are we standing over is it a funeral? What's going on here? My man's dressed all in white. He seems like a holy figure to me, dumping dirt down a hole. Is it concrete? That seems a very weird way to dump concrete. The hole was roughly 6 feet deep. Funeral?
This was a man who was apparently prominent for some reason, though I couldn't
I'm telling you, he looks like a prominent figure. Just a solid white, not a speck of dirt on him.
find any information on it. Regardless, he's a professional doctor, and here he was putting Soul in a pit for a temple. Couldn't tell you why, but he also ended up falling. This was a service event, allegedly, and obviously this wasn't part of it. Still,
It definitely wasn't part of it. We did not anticipate the rocks giving way on the edge of that.
he was rescued after a momentary pause by the dudes around him.
He came out not so clean, I'm assuming. And if he did, then he really is a holy figure.
This video shows a lovely day with this man filming it. He's with his friends and they're on a small canoe that's motorized and zipping through the marshlands of northern Iraq. The day literally could not be any better, and this literally could not be further from the truth.
You always know when it's the moment right before something bad happens. You always get that feeling, even if you're not watching specifically horrified videos. There's always something that somebody does, you know, oh, something's about to go wrong. I feel like that with every single one of his videos. Like, you just know. Oh, shit. I was expecting them to sink. I was expecting them to hit a stump. I was expecting a lot of things. People to go off the boat. I wasn't expecting that. I hate that we don't know what's going to happen till it happens. So, it gets me anxious. Everyone is lucky to have survived.
I guess being distracted by the phone while driving
It doesn't matter what kind of vehicle.
also applies to those on boats. all that space and they somehow managed to crash into each other. I do feel quite bad for them though. Like, everything seems so peaceful and fun, only for that to be shattered along with their canoes, and of course, their hopes and dreams. Don't worry.
What a perfect cinematic turnaround.
Local Iraqi sources say that they were fine.
We might not would have known what would happen if he didn't turn that camera back around.
This is CCTV camera footage captured by a camera mounted on the outside of a bus.
I hate it. I'm always like, oh, I know what's gonna happen, and then the opposite
Yes,
happens.
that's very strange, but I guess there is a use for it, and the video you're about to see is proof of that.
Y'all got some crazy driving habits wherever this is at. No, but Jesus Christ, he took out like 2 football fields worth of fence. Like he was on a railroad track.
In southern India, a truck hit a motorcycle and then proceeded to rear-end a smaller car and take out a significant chunk of the median
Oh, a super significant chunk of the median
strip. Everyone who saw that thought they were going to get hit too, and even though there's no noise, many witnesses describe it as an extremely chaotic moment. Thankfully, a moment without any casualties.
Notice all the heads went back into the bus right as it happened, and they all came right back out afterwards.
The truck came to a halt before it hit anyone else.
They all ducked in just in case.
This is La Plata, Argentina, and the first frame is pretty self-explanatory.
There is a fire.
However, if that's all that is shown, I would not be including it here. You see, something's about to happen.
An explosion. Everyone was evacuated. See, that's why we love Horrify. That right there. Everyone was evacuated because the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh my God, those poor people. Everyone was evacuated. No casualties. Still a bit unexpected. It melted like Rumble Boy. Just...
The fire weakened this appliance store warehouse, and after a bit, it collapsed. It didn't happen super quickly, allowing authorities the adequate time to evacuate people nearby. I also couldn't find any information on how this happened, but what we know is that no injuries or fatalities were reported.
And thank you for reporting that, because everybody needs to know these kind of things.
I'll tell you something right now. I genuinely hate seeing these types of clips pop up. I mean, it's a grandma, and she's gonna be faced with a home invasion.
Oh God! Why do you do this to us? That's not a normal home invasion. They brought an elephant. No.
Yourself.
How does one defend themselves from an elephant on a rampage? She has the right idea. Run. I'm here for the bananas. Yo, he made quick work of that steel door. Sent it way off the hinges. This elephant is pissed. How you gonna do that? It's like someone coming to your door and kicking the door in like it's gonna be a home invasion and they're walking away. He just wanted to break some shit.
Fortunately for the grandma here, the home invader was an elephant that got super angry and broke her metal gate down, along with a portion of the brick wall. All at 3 AM, by the way. Not helping those paranormal allegations, let's say.
Grandma, what were you doing up at 3 AM, walking around the house looking out the door?
Now, the villagers shoot it away with some flashlights, but then it returned with 5 more elephants, which resulted in the villagers seeking emergency shelter somewhere else. Lovely.
It went and got the homies and came back. That's even more terrifying. Nobody wants a whole herd of... do they call them a herd?
I like to talk about stuff that I'm qualified to talk about, and I also like to talk about stuff that I'm not qualified to talk about. However,
I like it when you talk about both.
this seems to be a bit out of my pay grade. What it shows is a cop who's apparently in the Appalachian Mountains, and this is what he comes across. Just a warning, there are flashing lights here.
Hell no! At first I thought it was the siren. What was that sound?
What the absolute is it?
You know what this is? This is one of those animals where it's time to get the fuck in the car and drive away.
Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop.
Yeah, get in and drive on. Nothing happened, nothing to see here.
And they say Bigfoot isn't real?
That's some kind of terrifying monster, is what it is.
I don't even want to stick my arm out.
That noise kind of reverberates. It's so weird, and honestly, I don't really want to know what it is. Well,
I want to know what it is, but from a far away distance, maybe in the
for
daytime.
what it's worth, I hope it's fake, because I can't really think of an animal that would make a noise like that. Look, I won't speculate, so instead, you can let me know what you think it is in the comments section.
Some kind of crazy cryptid made my hair stand up, that noise. I don't ever want to hear that noise in real life. Never. No thank you.
We all know how animals can sense danger better than humans. I mean, them knowing earthquakes or tsunamis coming in before us kind of sums it up. However,
When animals start reacting to things that are about to happen before they happen, it's terrifying. My cats sometimes stare off into the corner of the room like there's somebody there, and I'm like, what in the hell do you see? They got weird senses.
even smaller things that pose a risk or are dangerous can be snuffed out by animals.
They're all watching it. Whatever it might be. They heard the boards creaking before it even started falling down. None of us saw that coming. None of us saw that the whole wall was gonna come falling down.
These cats inadvertently saved their human by being curious about the wall fixture. This diverted the woman's attention, who just saw it come down before it hit her, allowing her to move away.
You notice who it didn't almost hit? The cats. They were gone first. They left that human in the
This
dust.
diverted the woman's attention, who just saw it come down before it hit her, allowing her to move away. Oh, and this
You
did
saw?
occur in China, by the way.
So, the cats were gone. They're not gonna wait for you. They might give you unconditional love, but that's about as far as it goes. When it comes to life or death, your cat's gonna survive and
For
you're
the extra
probably
video
not.
today, I thought it would be nice to find and show you guys some of the weather events taking place around the world lately. Here's the first one from the Russian city of Novosibirsk.
The rain is falling sideways.
This was a pretty crazy storm that was recorded by one of the residents. However, take a look at this.
I don't want to be that high up and we got a whole monsoon going on.
These were the scenes coming out of Tokyo about a week ago. To see the streets of Tokyo flooded is kinda odd, almost. I mean, sure, no place is really immune from flooding, not even deserts, but their drainage system is apparently one of the best in the world. Today's bonus video shows a woman who's been described as an NPC, though I think that's quite harsh. Rather than calling her an NPC, which is a non-player character in a game,
I'm kind of wondering what he did. She is obviously terrified of this man in a helmet. I don't think she knows where she's at.
rather than calling her an NPC, which is a non-player character in a game that's programmed to behave in a certain way, I'd say she's situationally aware.
Even the
or
guy's
paranoid.
like, what the?
Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to help your fellow human
I'm
out.
not ready for
Have a
it to
great
be
day
over yet. Hey,
and week.
get over, show horrify scares all the love in the world. Links inside the description. Bump up those numbers. Look at that boy above 100,000 where he belongs. Hit the like button if you liked it. The dislike button, but it won't believe you. Be careful out there. Got the next one, Combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.